It's 64 degrees. Oh, that's lovely. 64 at 8:10. Good morning to you. Here we are, another Monday, April the 29th, practically in the month of May. And lots of things happen in the month of May. We got to talk about some of them now with my guest, Dr. Kristine Young, the president of SUNY Orange, is with us. Good morning. How are you, Dr. Young? Or can I call you
Good morning.
Kristine? You let me call you Kristine off the air. Can I call you Kristine on the air?
You can actually call me Chris on the air. That would be perfect.
Chris.
Kate, good
Okay.
morning to you.
Good
Yes.
morning. Well, you haven't been here with us for a while, but I know that you're getting ready for a really big thing right now at OC. Graduation is pretty close, isn't it? Isn't it just a couple weeks off?
You are correct. April, May, and June are, they're the most exciting months of the year. I have to say it. I know I'm not supposed to have favorite anythings. It's the best time of the year. Yes, commencement is May 23rd. So we're about a little less than a month out from the biggest day on our calendar. That's when we celebrate all of the graduates, our December graduates, as well as our May graduates. And if they're within a couple credits, we'll do our August grads too. They're welcome to walk. So that's all on May 23rd. But we have so much going on right now. So we're celebrating some of our award-winning students right now in April and May. We've got commencement coming up, and then also we're registering for summer, we're registering for fall. So it's the season where your heart swells.
Oh, yes. Yes, because you have some students that will be moving on to other things, maybe into the workforce, maybe onto 4-year schools, and you can see the results from the hard work that they've put in with you.
You got it. For instance, tonight, most of these students are returning to us next year, but tonight in-house, we are celebrating our PTK students. That's Phi Theta Kappa in the 2-year college system. You can think about that as the equivalent of Phi Theta Kappa, right? The honor society. Excuse me.
Okay.
It's the National Honor Society. So that's the highest accolade the student can receive in 2-year colleges. So we're initiating probably about 30 or so, 40 students into our chapter at SUNY Orange for both Middletown and Newburgh students. And just about 2 weeks ago, we recognized 4 students who were selected to be on the All New York team. So they joined students from all across SUNY and CUNY colleges at a lovely ceremony that was up in Albany that I was able to attend along with our provost, Dr. Erica Hackman. And those students were Kyla Brusel graduated from Pine Bush High School, Greg LaFaro, who graduated from NFA, Gabriella Miyoshi, who was able to attend in person, and she's from Maybrook, and Oriana Walls, who was able to attend in person, and she is from Newburgh. So they're academic all-state Phi Theta Kappa.
Wow.
Recognized, yeah.
That was great. And okay, so you have that, honoring those students. You have a commencement graduation coming up in 3 weeks and change, but you're also preparing for some new programs.
Yeah, it's we're innovating all the time right now to serve the students of today. So let me tell you about a couple different things that are going on.
Yeah.
On the credit side of the house for students who are seeking degrees, we are introducing, and in January we introduced what is called the ASAP program, and folks may have heard of this. It was extraordinarily innovative and successful in the CUNY system. And now at SUNY Orange, we are extending that to our students. And what that is for students who can go to school for free. Let's start there, right?
Wow.
That they can go to school for free. And the program also pays for books and transportation, and it takes care of just about anything a student might need. And what it tries to do is relieve students from having to maybe work part-time. So in exchange for being able to go full-time, the program will take care of the rest of the things around the student, and it wants to move them through school timely in 2 years. the
Okay.
program, but the student needs to be Pell eligible. And that is a grant that's available through the federal government. That's the measurement that we use for financial eligibility for the program. And the student needs to wish to study business or criminal justice or liberal arts, humanities, and social science. So they need to be interested in one of those three things: business, criminal justice, or in our liberal arts area, humanities and social science.
Okay.
So the other qualifications are they just need to maintain a 2.0 GPA, be a New York resident, and a few other things. So if that is interesting, I'd say to go ahead and hop onto the college website, which is sunyorange.edu, or you can give a number to call. And that program comes with a ton of supports to help students be successful. As ever, student has to do all the work, has to do all the studying, and maintain the GPA and so forth. But that we have seen ample research that shows that students are often very, very academically capable, and what derails a student are the things outside of class.
Oh, yeah.
And this program comes with resources that help students address and those things that are outside of class.
Yeah. So is this a program that can be used by a returning student? Because there are so many scholarships and things for someone right out of high school, which is wonderful. But what if somebody took a few years off to work first, and then they come back and find that, they're not eligible for as many things because they're no longer 18 years old?
It is an excellent question, Kate. This program is funded by an external source that does expect the student to be closer to being a new student than a returning student, although we at the college have other scholarships through our very generous foundation that is increasingly attentive to the returning students. So I would say not to discourage any returning students. Our foundation might be able to assist in a variety of ways with returning students, but this program is intended more for students closer to the beginning of their journey than returning.
Okay. No, that's fair.
They get into a cohort of other students, so they kind of start at the beginning of their journey.
Mm-hmm. And you have wonderful staff to help students anyway if they need to know what is available to me. You've got a bunch of people who really want to make it happen for them. So all they have to do is just walk in and start talking to somebody.
Yeah, I like to think that help is inescapable at this point. At SUNY Orange, you have to deliberately run away from someone who's trying to help you at this point. In addition to the faculty who, of course, choose to teach at community college because they appreciate students as much as they appreciate their own discipline. There's academic advisors, there's tutors, but recently what we have instituted is a program of academic coaches, and we now have a coach for all 7 of our academic communities. And what the coaches do are, you can think of them as more as they connect students to all of the resources of campus. So if a student is uncertain, even where to begin, I don't even know what to do here, right? Who do I even talk to? Do I talk to a faculty member about this?
Yeah.
Is this for the wellness center? I don't even know what to do here. The coach is someone that a student can talk to and just help get advised to what direction do I go in. So that's a human that's available for each of the communities, in addition to a brand new electronic resource that we have called Orange Connect. So that's obviously 24/7 at a student's fingertips, and it's a way that every student in the college now can interact with the college at any time, and can we call it raise a flag that they can electronically say, I need assistance, that same sort of concept. I don't know how to connect to a resource at the college. Can you help me?
Mm-hmm.
Faculty can communicate through that. Advisors can communicate through that. So these are ways that we're, again, that same concept that our students are almost always academically capable, but oftentimes colleges are complex, especially for first-generation students if they don't have someone that they're close to in their family that have been through college before, and it's a complicated language. So we're trying to find ways to connect with students move them through the thicket that can be higher education.
Yeah, the thing that surprised me when I went to school there was that um, the teachers wanted to teach you, they wanted you to learn, but if you decided to cut class, they didn't come after you. You didn't get yelled at for it. Just the
Correct.
consequence would be you're no longer an A student. You're not doing so well all of a sudden. And that takes some maturity that I didn't always have as an 18-year-old. So,
Right?
you know,
Yeah.
I had to learn the hard way with a couple of classes that, I better drop this one because I'm just not going to make it. And there were things like that that I kind of wish I'd been able to ask somebody, you know, am I going to get in trouble if I do this? No, you're not. They're leaving it up to you to succeed or fail. Oh, wow.
It's a great point, Kate. Like no employee of the college is ever trying to trick a student,
You're right.
but there is, but everyone is assuming a sense of responsibility
Yeah.
on the student. So the student has to wish to learn and wish to grow. But I would say our college and so many colleges now are trying to be less mysterious about helping the student, learning how to learn,
Yeah.
learning how to grow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an important thing. Hey, we have to stop and take a quick break. We're speaking with Chris Young, Dr. Kristine Young, the president of SUNY Orange, and we've got more to talk about coming right up on Wall. It's 8:24 at Wall Radio, 64 degrees, 64. What a lovely day. Speaking with us today, Dr. Kristine Young, president of SUNY Orange. Chris, are you going to spend some time working outside today? Because it's going to be too nice to stay in, I think.
I am going to find some excuses to be outside. I
Good.
do believe, yes.
Yes, you have some very pretty campuses. You should definitely be outside,
Thank
either
you.
in Middletown or in Newburgh. So now,
Both campuses today.
oh, yeah. Oh, you'll be at both. Okay.
I will.
Or are you going to take your shuttle bus back and forth or drive it yourself?
That I would love to take the shuttle bus. However, given the timing of the things I have to do, I will have to take myself.
Okay. But students can take the shuttle bus back and forth. Now, when you first called in, you were telling me that there's a new program for students who want to go directly into the workforce to learn to drive a truck. Like,
You got it.
not just a
Today,
pickup truck,
yeah.
not just
No,
like a country
no.
song pickup truck, but an 18-wheeler as a profession. And you can train them with that now.
We can. So today is the day of our launch after at least a 15-year absence. SUNY Orange is doing CDL training again, commercial driver's license training. So if you are in Middletown, watch out. There is going to be a tractor trailer on the road with student drivers from SUNY Orange. We are partnering with Ancora Training. They are a tried and true workforce development program, a training provider. So they will be out. I don't know if they're going to be on the road today, but the instruction starts today. And we are thrilled, Middletown, Orange County, big logistics community. So this is an example of our execution of our current strategic plan, where we are increasing the number of training and workforce offerings that we are making. So I believe this class is full that is kicking off today. So I believe that shows the responsiveness that we're selecting courses that our community is asking for and seeks and needs. So if this is of interest to anyone, we are going to offer the course again later in the summer and then again in the fall. And that's sunyorange.edu/plus, sunyorange.edu/plus. And that is how we are labeling our training classes with that plus. SUNY Orange plus, right? Same quality credit classes that but on the training on the workforce side.
Okay. So that starts today. And then
Yep.
you wanted to mention also that you're military friendly. How? How so?
Yeah, so we were so pleased to be announced again as military-friendly silver school designation. So that is an elevated recognition from the Victory organization that has a proprietary rating system. We still don't know exactly what they're weighting in us, but it's a combination of the way that we support our veteran students and their dependents with the way that that we support our students and the resources that we have available, that we get this recognition year in, year out. And I'm also pleased to announce that one of our own employees, his name is Bill Ackley, who's been with us in different roles previously. He's an Air Force veteran, and he is our new coordinator of advising and veteran services. So we do have a veteran in the role of advising and veteran services, so we will continue to enhance our work with veterans as Bill steps into that role.
Very good. Very good. And I guess, how long is the summer semester? That's just a
Yeah.
few weeks long in the middle of the summer, right?
It stretches, well, academics define seasons differently than everybody else, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
commencement's on the 23rd, a Thursday. The summer semester starts the Monday after commencement, and that's
Oh,
summer one. Yep.
okay.
So we have summer one session is 6 weeks. Summer two session is another 6 weeks. So it's
6
12
weeks.
weeks of instruction. Then there's a little bit of a break, and then the fall semester starts after that.
I took one class over the summer once, and it was very intense. One was all I could handle, but it was chemistry, and I could
Mm.
just barely figure that one out anyway. But yeah, you have year-round classes, or else go ahead and take the break and take the summer off. You give a lot of options, and we appreciate that.
Yep, and there's a growing conventional wisdom that we like to see students take classes year round, just to keep that momentum. Actually, so don't overdo it, but to keep toward graduation. That keep going, even if it's just a light class load over the summer. You're more likely to get to graduation and keep going.
That's
Reach your goals.
That's good. SUNYOrange.edu is the website. Campuses in Middletown and Newburgh, and a lot of people there ready to help you get in if you need it. Chris, thank you so much.
Kate, as always, thank you for being joyful and welcoming us to be with you in the morning.
All the time, all the time. We're happy to. I'm happy to do anything except offer the new truck drivers my driveway to practice their parallel parking. Not that. But everything
Okay,
else.
fair.
Come back and talk to us again soon. Thank you very much.